Welcome back, y'all. This is episode 3 of our Supernova run-through in the Outer Worlds, where we ain't gonna kill a soul. So, last video, we made our way into Edgewater. We got the side quest from Silas to get the fees from everyone. We're starting to kind of delve into just how messed up Spacer's Choice is. We haven't quite gotten there yet. We're going to get there today. And we did start to speak to Mr Thompson about the main story and how to progress that. So, let's go ahead and get into this. And I believe Pavardi wants to talk.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me.
No, you're fine.
Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Alright. This is about the deserters. What's the other side?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I don't blame anyone for wanting to leave this town. This town's got issues.
Here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it.
Alright.
Max, his name is.
I suppose it couldn't
Thanks,
hurt.
mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Alright. Your dad was a smart man. So, while we are here in the cannery, there is someone and something we gotta speak to. Hello. You
the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Alright. Gravesite fees.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
That's kind of you, I guess.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
That's an awful thing to say. Must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
Thought you said you were his closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Mm-hmm. You can't be fucking serious.
I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
He was a person, not an
Well,
asset.
excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Yep. So right there we get to see just how fucked up the Outer Worlds are. Especially Spacer's Choice in general. Alright, so we need to do some snoopage. Steal. We're going to be essentially a thief. Because that's going to be the best way for us to get shit. So we're going to need that journal for a later side mission. I don't believe there's anything Yeah, I'm not really going to bother reading those. There's going to be enough of this playthrough is going to be spent me just kind of listening and talking to people. So I'm not going to really bother. Let's see. Can anyone see me? No. Hey. Successful. Alright. Sneaky, sneaky. Alright. No one can see me. Da 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 da. There's a fucking grenade launcher in that. Hells yeah. Alright. Vending machines. So I don't have. Oh, I do have the what's required to sell. Sweet. All right. Once again, Spacer's Chaw, Zero G Brew. That's a drink, I guess. We'll hold on to it for now. All right. Let's see if you actually have any. It's locked. That's fine. That's fine. Wait. One last thing. Water! Alright. God, it's expensive. That's fine. Tartarus sauce. Dehydrated water. I think I have enough for now. Which reminds me. Let's actually get into our inventory. Jesus. And drink a little water. Alright, cool. We also have to pay attention to sleep. Because we're on Supernova, fast travel is negated except to the ship. And we can also only sleep on our ship. So that is definitely going to create some interesting scenarios. Alright, so next we're going to go to this guy. Yeah.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Hey, Conrad. I'm going to need you to mind your business for a minute, because I need to read this. Blah, 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 blah. This is the... Not this body, but that was the note. You don't need to see this. Never suspect a thing. Alright.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Intimidate 5, I can show you my hands. Dumb. Listening to you makes my head hurt. Normally I'd go for dumb, but I know this punk won't try to fight me even if I intimidate him, and I need that experience, so I can show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Okay, cool. Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
I don't understand a word you said.
I mean that I can't possibly pay my gravesite fees. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
I don't care. Pay up.
With what? My own blood?
Sure.
Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on. Medical rights. Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
All right, and this is where that note about Eugene, because he had gold teeth.
You know about Eugene? How?
I'm just a smart guy. Dumb. Shrug.
Were you snooping around in my things? Or was it just dumb luck? Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I'm sure he won't miss him then.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
I don't care. I'm just here to collect.
Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
All right. I don't care much about Eugene. He killed himself. Short of it is, man was on Adrena time, got hopped up, and shot himself. All right. Next is Vicar time. Let's go meet the vicar. Let's go meet the good man. Let's get. This is not the vicar's office. Oh, this is such a tiny town, yet I always get lost. This is Pavardi's shop.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens here.
Hey.
Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it. Okay.
Okay, that's cool. I've never actually heard that dialogue. There's so much little, like, so many small amounts of polish in this game. And I don't mean as like, oh, the game's unpolished. I just mean there's so much little shit to this game that you're always discovering new shit no matter how many playthroughs you have done. And I adore that. Because, you know, this is like my trying to actually think of the literal number. 13th playthrough. Now, I haven't beaten this game 13 times. I've beaten this game twice. But I've gotten decently far in all my
What is
playthroughs.
it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut off the power to Adelaide's
Depriving
deserters.
them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
Can Pavardi get that treated by a sawbones?
I see today we'll be conversing without metaphors. I guess her condition is incurable. It's unlikely to be fatal, but she may feel more heartache than most.
Could you maybe stop talking about me like I'm some kind of weird bug?
Oh.
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice? Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that impossible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
All right. Handsome. What kind of weirdness you all into around here?
What? You seem the perfect type to go blindly into the wild on a suicidal quest.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm looking for a journal, a handwritten book, with the name M. Bokonu on the cover. I'll pay you to find it.
All right. I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
All right. Sleep deprivation. I am tired. Great. All right. I'm trying to think. So, more quests before we start venturing back out into the wilderness. There is Constable Reyes. I'm not going to do that though, just because that involves killing people. I don't actually know of any other missions. So this is something I will ask from here on out. Because while I have played this game a lot, and I feel like I'm pretty familiar with it, there's still, like I've been saying, a lot that I've yet to experience. So if anyone knows of any side quests that I may miss as I'm going through, please, please, please let me know in the comments. Just because I want, in this playthrough, to try to experience as much of this game as I can. And with your guys' help, I can make that a reality.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month.
Isn't that so
I love
sad?
the wind here.
Come here, you crazy bastard.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses.
I have
You
no
ever
clue what
swung
you're
a
talking about.
truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
What are you babbling about? Silas sent me.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Are you okay? You seem
I'm
confused.
talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Well, fuck me.
Oh, they mean to. Just you wait.
Oh boy.
Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Dumb, what can I do to stop the coming apocalypse?
You can gird yourself in the armor of righteousness, soldier. From this moment on, you are a proud member of the resistance.
Oh, good God.
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Yeah, damn. I guess because of the dumb dialogue options, he liked me so much, he was just like, fuck it, you're immediately part of the resistance. Because normally there's a dialogue option you can do to get an enlistment fee. That's alright. I'll just steal him or rob him of everything he's worth. Alright. Now, in this last little bit of time, hold on, let me see. What is weapon management? Yep, I definitely need to repair my pistol. It's getting a little weak. Oh, hell yeah. That's a nice piece of shit. Alright. What is my engineering at? 19. That's a little lower due to fatigue, so I might not actually be able to do this. But I know there is a special engineering / dumb dialogue option. Ooh, perfect. For this auto mechanical that I want to show you guys. Because this shit is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Alright. I don't know what I need for it, though. So what I might do... And then I'll do... You know what? Fuck it. I'll put all 10 points into that. Medical's helpful. You know, the ability to repair our armor. Well, that's improve our armor. And repair our armor is nice. So, I will take that. And hopefully, that was not in vain. Hack this. Gimme, gimme, gimme,
Nice.
gimme. Hey, weapon modifications that we're not gonna fucking use. Let's put this pistol away. I look too intimidating with my little pea shooter. Alright, loot. Yeah, progression's gonna be a little slower in this playthrough, like I've probably said about 10 times, because I need everything I can get. Alright.
Aw, he ain't no threat. Bet I could fix him up smart.
Nope, I got it, Pavardi.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Please. Yeah! Engineering 15, dumb. Nah, I'm just gonna give it a good smack.
Ooh, ow, could you not? I mean, it's a mechanical, sure, but that just seems mean.
Thwack!
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Oh. Well, hey, don't you owe me? Nah, he doesn't give me anything. But yep, that fucking works. Oh. I did kind of waste all those skill points, though, because it only required 15. But, well. It's not like those skill points are really, that big of a waste. Just because, they have their bonuses. Medical's nice to get up. The ability to tinker our armor will definitely be helpful. Especially late game, once we actually get a good set of armor we want to sauce up real quick. Alright. I'm going to go return in this quest. And then we will actually end our video for today. Stop pulling out my gun. It's instinctive. But while I'm making my way, after, I will say, in between episodes, I'm going to end up starting the next episode in my ship. I'm just going to fill up on water and sleep, and then we'll continue our journey. So, let's talk to this guy.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Yes, ma'am.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years. What? All by yourself? I could have sworn I hid that bundle safe from prying eyes. Give it here. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig. There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go.
I don't have a
forth into
favorite weapon. I don't
glorious
like
battle.
weapons. Violence is not the answer.
It's time for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
I already got it.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said
Gross
no on account of my
incompetence with all matters
gross
related to
incompetence
security.
with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Gotcha. Seems simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. All right. So, we're going to wrap it up here. Next time we pick it up, like I said, I'll be in the ship. Be rested and hydrated and all that. I also have to start from the ship just because, as you can see, I can only save at the ship. That's going to be something that's going to probably ruin me with this playthrough. You know, one of the reasons I've also been doing this playthrough alongside my Pokemon playthrough is this one's real easy because I don't have to really edit it. I don't have to render it or anything like that. I can just record it, upload it straight up to the tube. But if I end up dying and I have to fucking backtrack and I lose time, yeah, I'll have to edit that shit because I know y'all don't want to watch me do the same thing 5 to 8 times. But who knows? Maybe I'll be able to get through this game without even needing to do that. I'd feel pretty damn cool if that was the case. I am not holding my breath though. But at any rate, I've rambled on long enough. I appreciate y'all for coming out to my video. And by coming out, I mean clicking on it in your boredom or whatever brought you here. I hope y'all enjoyed as always. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.